Hello everyone. Today we'll talk about slope of the line. What is the slope? Slope is measure the steepness and direction of the line. For example, you can see this blue line here and here and here and here. Here the blue line are horizontal. Okay? Okay. This meaning steepness here is 0. No steepness. This means the slope here will be 0. Look here, you have more steepness here. Here more and more. Here a lot of steepness is very high. Okay? Imagine yourself, you walk on the street. This horizontal way, you don't need any more effort. It's like normal effort, you do it every day. But if you go up, imagine this is hill. If you go up to uphill, you need more effort. This is meaning you add more energy. It's meaning plus. Here you need more and more energy. Here you need a lot of energy to go up this hill. Okay? You can see your direction here is what? Here increase. Here increase. Here also increase. That's why slope here will be positive. Okay. Let's go to Oscar here. Oscar here likes ski. Look at this graph. Oscar here need to go up the hill. He need positive slope. Why? Because here he go up. This is direction meaning increasing, and is meaning more energy to go up to the hill. Okay, what about here? Now Oscar he go down the hill. He go down. He need more energy? No, he need to decrease his energy. This decrease here meaning minus. Okay? Or subtract. That's why here his slope will be negative. Then again, look here. If you go up, you need more energy. Then the slope will be positive. If you go down, you decrease your energy. This meaning right here first, this is decrease. This meaning the slope will be negative. What about here? This is horizontal line. You don't need to go up. You don't need to go down. It's only horizontal line. You go in this direction. Here, in this case, the slope here will be 0. What about vertical line? No slope here. If the line is vertical, this is meaning no slope. Why? Imagine yourself here. You not touch this way or this hill or this vertical line. Why? Because you fall down. You fall down. You don't do any energy. It's like you fly. If you have any wings, you will fly. Okay? Then in this case, if the line is vertical, no slope. In this case, we can say no slope, or the slope will be undefined. Let's see how can we calculate slope. First, write formula for slope. Formula slope equal change in y over change in x. What this meaning? Change in y, we can write it like delta y. This delta meaning change in y, and this meaning delta x is meaning also change in x. How can we calculate it? Change in y, you do minus between y and y. What about change in x? Minus between x and x. For example, here, this point, let's imagine this point coordinates is x1, y1. and this points its coordinates is
Thank you
x2,
for
y2.
listening and wait.
Then
Next
change
part
in y will
about
be you
how
do
can we
y
use division to convert to
minus
decimal.
y. Here, for
Thank
example,
you.
y2
Bye bye.
minus y1 over x and x. Here you write x2 minus x1. Then again, to calculate slope, what we'll do? Change in y over change in x. How can we calculate change in y over change in x? y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. If you switch the two dots, no problem. For example, if you write here y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2, same answer. Okay? Let's check how can we calculate it here. Back again to this graphs. Let's calculate here slope. Okay, let's calculate for this. Here x is 0 and y is 0. Here x is 5 and y is 1. Slope here will be what? Change in y over change in x. Change in y over change in x equals, okay, change in y here is what? Y minus y. It will be 1 minus 0 over 5 minus 0. Then the answer will be 1 minus 0 is 1, 5 minus 0 is 5, then the slope will be 1 over 5. Let's check this line slope. Slope here will be what? Change in y, change in x. This is x, y, x, y. Do it. Y minus y, it will be 1 minus 0 over 2 minus 0. Then the answer here will be 1 over 2. If you try here to find the slope, you can see here, this is x, y, x, y. It will be y minus y. It will be 0 minus 0 over 5 minus 0. It will be 0 over 5 equal 0. That's why here slope will be 0. Here slope is 1 over 5. Here slope is, okay, is 1 over 2. What about this? Slope here will be slope equal y minus y. It will be 10 minus 0 over x minus x. It will be 2 minus 0. It will be 10 over 2 equals 5. Then slope here will be 5. All are positive here. This is positive, 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 because all of it are increasing from left to right. When you check it from left to right, the line here is increasing, increasing. Okay, back to, we have some exercise here. We can do it. Multiple choice question. He said, the points given in the table lie on the line. What is the slope of the line? He give you table, he give you x and y, changes every time, and if I ask you to find slope of the line. Okay, first we write the rule. The rule is what? Change in y, slope equal change in y over change in x, or you can write it delta y over delta x equals change in y, change in x, meaning you do minus between y and x and x. Okay, now let's see here. This is y, and this is x. Now take any y's here, two y's here. For example, I take this and this. Then I take 7 minus 5 over 2 minus 1. Will be 2 over 1 equals 2. Then the slope here will be 2. Someone may be asking me, Tab, what about these numbers? If I try to take any other numbers here, x's and y's, the answer will be same, yes. For example, check, try to take any two numbers together. For example, I take this dot and this dot together, okay? Let me erase this first. Make it with different color. Okay, I take this y with this y and this x with this x, and find slope here. It will be 9 minus 5 y minus y, okay, over x minus x. Don't forget, x here is 3 minus x here is 1. 9 minus 5, it will be 4. 3 minus 1 is 2. Same answer? No, but you should simplify first. 4 divided by 2 will be 2. Same answer? Yes. Okay, but every time I take the first two numbers or the smallest number to find the answer quickly without simplifying. Okay, check here another table. Here he put x vertical here and y vertical here, but look here, he make x is horizontal here and y also horizontal here. Okay, by the same way, but focus where is x, where is y every time. Okay, question number 2 here. He said the table below gives the number of beads needed to make bracelets of the lenses 9, 18, 27, and 36 inches. Find the value of the slope. He needs slope and explain what slope here is means. Okay, how we solve it? Slope equals what? Change in y over change in x. Change in y here will be do minus between y and over x minus x. For example, take this y because this y here. Take y with y, 144 minus 72 over take x with x here, 18 minus 9. Look here, this is 2 points, this is a point and this is another point, okay? Then if you take this y with this y, you should take the same x with the same x connected, okay? And for example here, if you take 216 with 288, you should take 27 with 36. Understand? Okay, now after that we should do simplify or minus. This will be here 72 and down here will be 9. After simplifying, 72 divided 9 will be 8. The slope here will be 8. He said explain. 8 what? Look here. This up should be delta y or change in y. Y here represent what? Beads. Okay. Then this up should be beads. And the x represent here is what? Length of in inches. Then we write here is inch. Then the answer here, slope represent what? 8 beads per inch. Look at this. Determine the slope of the line that passes through the 2 points. Here he give you the 2 points and ask you find slope. Before the last two questions, he give you table and define slope from table. Okay. Here he give you the 2 points. Same. How? Look, first said which x and which y. 4 is x and the 1 is y. Here 6 is x and the 9 is y. What should I do next? Write formula. Slope equal change in y over change in x, and this will be do minus up and down. Y minus y, 9 minus 1 over 6 minus 4. After that, minus here is 8, minus here is 2, simplify will be 2. Then slope here equal 2. Question number 4 here, he give you graph. From the graph, he wanted to find slope. Okay. To find the slope from the graph, you need 2 points, but the point you choose should be clear. How will it be clear? For example, look here, this point. The point should be on the line and should be clear. How it should be clear? For example, you can read it here. It exactly, x here is 8 and y here is exactly 2. Not 2.1, not 2.2, okay? Then this x here is 8 and y here is 2. You can take another point. We can take this and also this and also this, because all these points are clear and we can find it easy. Okay. Now, for example, I take this. Here x is, go down, 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 here is 32 and y here is 8. Okay, find slope now equals delta y or over delta x, change in y over change in x equal, can do minus minus like we did every time. Y here, where's y? This y and this y, yes. 8 minus 2, I start from here in y, then I will start from here in x, okay? 8 minus 2 over 32 over minus 8. Minus here, 8 minus 2 will be 6. 32 minus 8, it will be 24. After that, you should simplify. Both up and down are divisible by 6. Then 6 divided 6 will be 1. 24 divided 6 will be 4. Then the answer will be 1 over 4. Okay, we can do this also by another way. What is another way? We can use rise and run. What's this way? Rise calculates the change in y. Run calculates the change in x. Rise, from its name, its meaning go up or go down. Run is meaning go right or go left. Look how. Let's check here. Okay, determine any 2 points here. For example, this point and this point. What should we do next? You should move from one point to another point. For example, only you can use the moves up and down, and also you can move run right and left. This is rise and this is run. You can't go like this. It's only go up or go down, right, go right or go left. For example, to reach from this point to this point, how can we go? We can't go direct. Then what should we do? We can go up like this and go right like this. Now, where is the rise here? If you count here, this is up here, this is rise, and this is run. This run here, and this is right, rise. Okay, understand more. Rise here is 8 and 4. Between them, you rise how many? 8 minus 4 will be 4. Then we said you rise slope equal. Rise up is 4. What about run? You go to right, yes? How many steps? You go from 16 and reach to 32. 16 to 32, how many? It's 16. After that, simplify, divided by 4, divided by 4, will be 1 over 4. Same answer? Same answer. Look at the next question. What is the slope of line shown in the graph? Same way. Look, we need 2 points on the line. This point can take, no, this point is not clear, the location of x. I don't know, this x is what? Yeah, for example, this is 5, then this point will be 4, this point will be 3, 2, 1, okay, and this 0. This between 2 and 3, maybe 2.4 2.4, 2.5, 2.6, I don't know. That's why we can't use this point. We need point is very clear. If you can see, this point is clear. This this point also is clear. We can use it. Now we wanted to know slope of this line. Slope equal. We said before, slope equal change in y over change in x. Minus minus. Okay, this point x is, look, x here is 0. What about y? Y here is 2. What about this point location? This point, if you go down, is 2, and its y will be 8. Now, do minus. Y minus y. 8 minus 2. X minus x. 2 minus 0. Now calculate. It will be 6 up and 2 down. After simplify will be 3. The slope here will be 3. You can use also another way here. Look, rise and run. Okay, how many rise here from this point to this point? You go up here. Okay, calculate. Here is 8, here is 2. 8 minus 2, it will be 6. Then we rise 6. Run, you move from here to here. This is a run. Between 0 till 2. Then run here will be 2. 6 over 2 will be 3. Look at this question, what he said here. He said graph the data, then find the slope and explain what the slope represents. Okay, the table we have represent hours and wages. First he asked us graph the data here. Okay, easy. 1 and 11, 1 and go up, and 11 put dot. 2 and 22 is here. 3 and 33 will be here. 4 and 44 it will be here. After that we connect dots by ruler. Okay, now find slope. Okay, slope equal what we said before, change in y over change in x, or we can say rise over run. Okay, first let's do it by change in y, change in x. We need 2 points. We need 2 points here. We have a lot. This point is x is 1 and y is 11, and this point is x here is 2 and y is 22. Now change in y, we'll do y minus y, 22 minus 11 over x minus x, it will be 2 minus 1. Then the answer here will be 11 over 1 will be 11. If you do it by rise and run, the answer will be same. Look, you only go, you up, rise, go up here and go here. You rise here from 11 to 22, then you rise how many? 22 minus 11, it will be 11. And you run here from 1 to reach to 2, 2 minus 1 will be 1. Then the answer will be 11 over 1. Same answer. And he said explain what the slope represent. Change in y. Y represent what here? This x and this y. Here y represent wages by dollar. Then here is dollar here. And the x represent hours, number of hours. And this is hours here. Then this 11 represent $11 per hour. This is the wage the worker take per hour. Okay, $11 per hour. Thank you for listening, and you can understand more about slope. How can we find slope by using equation in the next video. Bye bye.